Hi everyone. Okay, I just want to tell you guys one thing. If at any moment you feel like you need to ask a question, just feel free to write in the chat and my colleagues will be answering your questions. And there is a certificate at the end of this program. So I will be hinting, like, guys, pay attention to this information. Or maybe write it down, because the way that you actually will receive a certificate is if you answer a post-test questions that would just take you 3 to 5 minutes maximum. Right, you have to score 50% on the quiz. And it's very, very simple. And I'm just gonna tell you, focus where. Just make sure you focus on it. Okay, thank you guys for being here. I can see there is a bunch of students that this is the first time they take a course with Injaz. So my name is Noura, and today I'm the manager of entrepreneurship programs at Injaz Qatar. Today I'll be delivering one of our simplest and most exciting programs called Innovation Camp. In Innovation Camp, what we will do today is I will be introducing to you the very basic information and skills about entrepreneurship, and then we will learn by practice. We are going to build throughout a small game one of the skills, or one of the two skills that the major skills an entrepreneur should have. And it's very good skills to build for the rest of your life, whether or not you decide to open your own business. So it will be exciting, but it will actually need interaction and some of your intellectual skills today. I will go through the agenda. We do have volunteers with us today, and I would like to thank them because they took their times from their families to come and be part of this session today to try to teach you guys some skills by practice, and we will get to know them in a while. I will introduce you to the iCamp and Injaz in general. We will speak about entrepreneurship and how to start a business. And then I will be introducing to you a business challenge, a problem. Currently, we're seeing it around us a lot. And then I would expect you guys to solve this game or this problem throughout a presentation. I will give you more details about it later. And we will choose one winning team. We will divide you guys into teams and we will be choosing one winning team. So I would like to start with our volunteers. I will give them a minute each to introduce themselves so you guys know who you will be working with today and why is it very important for you guys to learn and absorb as many information as you can with them. You will be spending a full hour with our volunteers, inshallah, later today. So Mr. Muhammad, if you can please unmute yourself and introduce yourself, please.
Thank you, Noura, for the warm introduction, and welcome to everyone to this session. And I'm very happy to be part of it and to be volunteering with Injaz. On a brief, I'm Mohammed Zantout. I work in the business field, specifically advertising and marketing. I'm a senior account executive in one of the leading public relations firms here and in Qatar and globally, called Weber Shandwick. I'm very interested in hearing your thoughts, and hopefully I can pass some of my knowledge on to you, and maybe I can benefit from the same from you guys. So looking forward to meeting you all.
Thank you so much.
Best of luck for the best team.
Thank you. Mr. Eldar, can you please have a minute and introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome. So my name is Eldar Hodic. I come from Bosnia and Herzegovina. I finished my master's degree, business management, international business management. Currently, I'm doing my internship at Al Jazeera. It's branding and marketing section. And I'm an entrepreneur myself. I have some small businesses in my home country. So I hope I'll be able to help you as much as I can throughout today's program.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Dilip, thank you for being here. Can you introduce yourself for a minute?
Thank you, Ms. Noura. Hi, good afternoon all. Thank you for giving me an opportunity for volunteering. It's my pleasure that I will be sharing my experience and knowledge, as well as I'll be learning also from you. As far as I'm working here in Doha for the past 8 years as in different roles as a business analyst, and currently I'm working as a senior quality assurance manager officer in one of the leading banks, Doha Bank. So for my in terms of entrepreneurship, I have been undergone some trainings and all. So definitely, I look forward to share some of those insights with you. And in fact, I also learn from you as well. So look forward to hear from you. All the best.
Nihal.
Hi everyone. My name is Nihal. I work as an internal auditor in Qatar Airways. I studied tourism and hospitality management. I'm so happy, I'm glad that I had the chance to join you today. I would like to thank Injaz for this opportunity, and I hope that we will learn a lot from each other.
Great, thank you so much, Nihal. So thank you guys for being here. As I told you, guys, you actually will be spending an hour with our volunteers today to solve the game or the problem that we will be introducing later today. For now, I would like to just give you very quick rules and regulations that I want you to stick to just make the session a bit easy. So if you guys in this hour, especially the first hour, if you have any questions, just feel free to type it, and one of our Injaz staff will be answering your question. We will have a prayer break. So what we expect from you is just turn off your camera and mute yourself, exactly like what you guys are doing now, and just leave it open, because if you, for any reason, leave the Zoom meeting, we will not be able to get you back, because in order to get the certificate, you have to attend the 3 hours. So yes, so just make sure if you want to leave for prayer break or for any other reason, just leave your mic off and the camera off at all times. You will actually receive a certificate at the end of this program with a very small post test that I told you have to score 50% on in order to get it. Okay, so let's start by very briefly introducing Injaz. So Injaz is a non-profit organization. We opened in Qatar in 2007. We are a member of JA, which is Junior Achievements Worldwide. And we have been operating for more than 100 years. And currently there are people all over the world in more than 120 countries taking the exact same program that you guys are taking, and they are receiving a certified certificate certified from the States. So this is a big deal. I hope you enjoy for today. There are 3 pillars that that Injaz actually focuses on: financial literacy, work readiness, and entrepreneurship. However, one of our easy and fast programs that we do with under the entrepreneurship programs is Innovation Camp, the iCamp that we are doing today. We do have programs that go until 8 months of dedication. So this is our short, let's say, a piece of cake program. Okay, so let's start by talking about entrepreneurship. We hear this phrase more often these days. What is entrepreneurship? And let me tell you something. Some of you are already in the high school thinking about, what do I want to study in university? Maybe you are not going to study business. You are thinking to be maybe a doctor, an engineer, or any other major that is not even related to business. I will explain why today's session is very important, even if you are not even planning to study business as a major in university. Also, the university students that are with us today, maybe this is not your major, or maybe actually you are studying business, but you are not planning to open your own business. So why are you with us today? This is a very critical question that I would love to start by telling you. Entrepreneur is not just someone that opens a business and just deals with his own business. Yes, this is a good definition, but it misses a very major piece, which is an entrepreneur is someone with a specific mentality and skills. 2 of the very important skills that an entrepreneur has He works under pressure, and he looks as problems as opportunity. I will be explaining very briefly about these two because we will be actually testing them with the game that we will be playing later on together. So to start with, what is a businessman and what is an entrepreneur? That day, I spent a lot of time, by the way, on Instagram. So I was scrolling, and in Explore, a picture popped up. I was like, wow, interesting. They summarized it in a very nice way. There were two people and someone giving the first person a banana and the other person a banana. He sold the bananas for 1 riyal for each. The businessman decided to buy the banana for a riyal and go to a place that people really cannot access fruits much and sold the banana for 2 riyals. So the businessman took something available for all in a specific location and sold it for more value and took this 1 riyal extra from each and every fruit he sold. It's a very good way of thinking. However, what did the entrepreneur do? The entrepreneur thought about it differently. He was still given the same resources, which is just the fruits. He decided to squeeze it and sell it as a drink for 10 riyals. So he paid 1 riyal and he made a profit of 9 riyals. This different mentality or a different mindset is what we are trying to build. And this is what people really don't understand, the difference between how a businessman thinks or how an entrepreneur thinks. What I want you to leave today with, we all have the similar resources that we can use in order to build or solve problems or go in a specific career. However, the way we actually use our resources is what we are trying to establish for today. I would like to start by giving you an example, Yani. It would make your life much easier to understand and digest this information. 10 years ago, when I wanted to go and order food from a restaurant, I had to drive and go to this specific location to get my food because barely, maybe 1 or 2% of the restaurants in Qatar had delivery services. So each and every person had to drive in order to pick up their food and come eat it at home, which is a hassle. And sometimes you feel lazy. I don't want to drive to get my food. Khalas, I will just maybe order from somewhere else nearby or do my food at home. And this is how, a few years ago, we started seeing applications like Talabat and Courage who saw a pain in the market, a problem, an opportunity. They perceived it not just like any other businessman that owns a business. For example, let's say I own a restaurant called X. My restaurant, up in 10 years ago, for example, I do have my clients. They come and they get their meals every day for either dine-in or takeaway. But when I thought about it, if I want to introduce a delivery service, for each delivery service, I need to have either a motorbike or a car, which is a vehicle to actually transport, and someone, an employee, that would drive this vehicle to take this food. It's an investment for me. I would see it as a problem. This is a barrier. So khalas, I will not do anything about it. I will just do whatever others are doing, which is just selling my food to others. These people, the entrepreneurs, came and said, we would like to introduce a service where we would actually connect those who have businesses and want to sell for clients that are in the house and want the food to be delivered. So they went and signed contracts with so many restaurants because they felt that there is a need in the market. They saw this problem not as a barrier, as an opportunity for them to go ahead and actually grab a good amount of money after it. So we all use Talabat and Courage, and I think this is famous. However, recently, we also started seeing a new application taking a big share in the market, and when we were driving, we see them also delivering the food. Rafiq is an Qatari application. What did they do differently to actually get a good segment of the market? They also said, although we do have delivery services, but still we lack something very important. I live in Al-Gharrafa. If I crave something all the way in Al-Wakra, Talabat and Courage will never deliver this for me. What did they do instead? They said, we have an opportunity. Why don't we connect the far restaurants to those who are craving it in other places that are far? So they said, khalas, we will actually open an application and invest in this market. So what I want to tell you, there is always problems and opportunities for us to grow. And opportunities, we either perceive them as barriers and we turn our backs and move ahead with the safer approach, which is the regular approach, or what we can do instead is we can perceive these problems as opportunity for us to grow. The other main thing that an entrepreneur does is he works under pressure and solves problems. How would that happen? Let me tell you a story I have personally went through. And I'm sure each and every one of you with the pandemic, they have their personal story. In January and February, I was working day and night to organize a very huge event for so many people. And that was my aim. And I was like, okay, I will do it in the end of March. And in April, I'm traveling for a month, relaxing. One of the days when I parked my car and went to the office, my boss came and told me, Noura, we have to cancel all our plans. We have to do something about it. We were asked to work from home. COVID-19 the cases started to increase a lot in Qatar, and we have to do something about it. The problem that was introduced to me, the problem doesn't knock on the door and tell you, hi, are you ready to solve me? Yalla, I'm gonna come. No, you have to work under pressure, and you have to learn that time is a very important asset. You have to work under pressure and pay attention to time while you are solving any problem in your real life. So an engineer, even if you were not going to open a business, do you guys know if you sign a contract, if you are late one day by delivering whatever you guys have signed, you will pay a fee every day that you guys are delayed? Same thing. If you are a doctor and you have a patient that is dying in front of you, 1 second would actually rescue the life of the patient. Working under pressure and paying attention to time is a key asset. Whatever you guys want to be in the upcoming future, these are the assets and the skills we will try to build as an entrepreneurial mindset for today. So what I want to tell you, 2 things I want you guys to focus on for today. 1, to work under pressure and pay attention to time. Second, that I want you to perceive problems as opportunities. So this is a very short, yes, and it's a short definition of an entrepreneur and the skills that we will be teaching today. I will be talking now about something very important. If you are interested in actually getting the certificate for today, pay attention to these things. Okay, so the first thing that in order for us to open a business, we need an idea. What do I mean by an idea? I will just, because I just spoke about the applications and the delivery services, I will stick to that idea. So when Talabat and Courage came, they thought about an idea that till now, if someone is in need for something that is there, a service is missing. Meaning, they said, food is being cooked and is being there anyways. The resources, which are the restaurants, are there and they are trained and this is something they do on their daily basis. However, the people that are at home that don't want to drive and pick up the food are willing to pay a little amount of money extra to the price of the meal in order to for the meal to be sent to their doorstep. So they thought about a problem and an idea for them to introduce a service which actually connects those who are providing a product to those who want to get this product. So they are in between. They thought about the idea. So if we ever want to open a business, the first thing we have to think about is an idea. Second thing, we have to answer, am I introducing a product or am I introducing a service? It's a very fine line and it's easy to say, but some people get confused. When I ask them, is Talabat a service or a product? They tell me, no, we get the food, so it's a product. No, the application itself delivers a service. They don't own the meals that they deliver, but rather they have contracts with their business partners, which are the restaurants. They go and they pick up a ready product to deliver it to the client, which means that they are a service. A product is something you can touch. An iPhone is a product. I can touch it, that this is a product. If I pay for something, a service, khidma, this means I'm paying for something I cannot touch, so it is a service, like talabat. So I have to have a very clear mindset whether I am selling a product or selling a service or a combination of both in one. A business plan. I have to have a business plan, meaning I have to be very clear in saying, for example, if I want to open talabat, an application like talabat, I need to study almost how many restaurants do I need to have and how many clients. That will shape my business plan in preparing how many, for example, motorbikes or cars am I buying? Do I need to buy or rent these motorbikes? How many people do I need to hire in order to be drivers? How many employees? How many core business co-founders, for example? So having a very clear business plan of my idea, execution, is extremely important. The fourth thing is having a capital. And why is this important? If I have 50,000 riyals, I can't come and say I have an amazing idea. I want to open for example, let's say a mall. I just have 50,000 riyals. Definitely, even if I have an amazing idea, a very clear definition if I'm selling a product or service, a very clear business plan, but I don't have the capital for it, I cannot do it. And vice versa. If I have 10 million riyals, why would I just go and open, for example, a specialty coffee? That would just cost me 400 to 600,000 Qatari riyals. So the capital should fit my business idea, what am I selling, and the plan that I am executing. Something else, you can never work alone in a business. Maybe you can be one founder. You don't have co-founders with you. However, you would need a team, a full team, to help you execute the idea, called the employees. When I hire people to help me, this is called the team. So I need 5 different things in order to support me to actually open a business. طيب, let's study more specifically, what do I mean by a great idea? How can I say this idea is a great idea, or I need to work on my idea more? And please pay attention to what each letter stands for. It's a SMART idea. It's a specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. Let's just give a very small questions for each and every letter. For example, if it's SMART idea, I need to ask myself, who do I exactly need in order to execute this idea? For example, if it's an application, do I need a programmer full-time? Do I need to hire a part-time? Or do I need to just outsource something major in my business? To be very specific in answering certain questions, this would make your idea SMART. What exactly am I selling? What exactly is generating money for my business? And why do I need this idea? Is this idea just an idea because I want to make money? Or is this idea actually solving a specific problem in the market? When I answer very clear and specific answers to these questions, this means I ticked the specific, the S from the SMART. What do I mean by measurable? To have a successful idea or a successful running business, I need to measure, I need to quantify certain things. For example, how many products am I selling? Or how many services am I offering for my clients? How many do I have to manufacture? I have to quantify my profit, for example, in order to define what is success. To having a measurable goal or a measurable idea is something very important. I cannot just say, you know what, I'm just going to manufacture, for example, sanitizers. How many am I manufacturing? Because how many I'm manufacturing will specify the capital, will specify whether or not I'm just a very small place, or a huge place manufacturing these sanitizers. So to measure, to have something to quantify is very important to get a smart idea. And this is how I tick the M in the smart. How would it be attainable? I would ask myself, do I have everything I need in order to start this business? And one of the most important things is capital and the people running the business. Did someone actually do this before me? Yes. Why? Are they competitors? No. Why didn't they do it? Is it something impossible? What is the reason that made the other people not take this extra step and think about this idea? So that's the A in SMART. The R in SMART, which is realistic. For example, when I first said you have to have an idea, a problem, and introduce a profitable business idea to solve this problem, which is the opportunity that you guys have. And I come and tell you, restaurants in Qatar are not finding a way to deliver their meals to their clients. And you come and tell me, okay, you know what? I am gonna, for example, make an application and sign with all the restaurants, and all the restaurants will just come and have their times for pickup service. This is a good idea, but it does not solve the main problem I was focusing on. So I have to be realistic with, am I actually doing the right thing? Am I solving it? Is it doable? The fifth thing from the T, which is time bound, I have to be very careful with time. For example, let's say the pandemic came and I said, wow, Qatar is in need for a huge amount of sanitizers or from masks. Okay, I will put a business plan, amazing one, to actually manufacture in Qatar and sell Qatari products to all the supermarkets for people to have access all day, every day, whenever they need, for sanitizers and masks. And you would come and tell me, when will you be ready to sell these products? I tell you, I need 2 to 3 years to execute this. This is very bad. Why? Because the pandemic, probably, hopefully, it will be done before that time, which means people will not be in a huge demand and huge need for these products. So delivering the correct time to the correct product or service I am introducing to solve this problem is extremely important. So I have to always have the time factor there to analyze when exactly do I have to execute this, let's say, idea that I have in mind. Okay, so what I want you guys is to focus a lot now, because this is the challenge that you will be spending roughly an hour trying to solve it. So since March, I personally have been working from home. I'm delivering the face-to-face programs home. There are so many people as well that started working from home. So many businesses closed completely because they could not sell or generate money by working from home. And the pandemic, yes, things are getting better. However, some companies completely shut down. They completely stopped. Even Zara, look how till today Zara, you can just go to malls and buy Zara's products. Zara closed thousands of stores because they could not afford their losses. So actually, selling online is not something easy. And this is a problem I am giving you in order for you to come and give me a profitable business solution. I want you guys to make money today in 1 hour, work under pressure, think about this problem, analyze it, and perceive it as an opportunity for money. I will give you very important points before we go to the breakout rooms, and I will take your questions. I will take 5 minutes to answer your questions. We will actually, okay, we are around 40 students, roughly. We will put you guys on 4 different teams. We will split you in 4 different breakout rooms. In the breakout rooms, we will have advisors, which are the volunteers that you guys have met in the very beginning of our session. Each advisor will be responsible of 1 team. They will be supporting you, guiding you, helping you to solve this problem in a profitable way. So It's a rule to actually come up with a profitable, not a non-profit idea to solve the problem I introduced. And if let's say the team consists of 8 students, just 1 or 2 people will present the idea to the judges later. We will have a panel, we will have judges that will listen to your ideas. We will have 4 teams. Each team can have 1 or 2 representatives maximum to pitch their idea. You have 3 minutes maximum to actually say what is your idea. You have to pitch the idea in 3 minutes maximum. Take a picture of this slide. You will need it. You need to send me a PowerPoint presentation that the advisors already have it ready. You just need to take it from the advisor and fill it. There's 3 questions. Each question should take you guys 1 minute to answer. It's not a big deal, but I want you guys to actually analyze the problem and the solution with your advisor and answer the 3 questions on the PowerPoint that will be sent to you later by the advisor. Okay. Team 4 is done. Hi, Rimon, can you hear us? Hi, Rimon.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. Is it,
okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, we started receiving presentations. We have 4 teams for today. Okay, the students, they still have 3 more minutes to go.
Okay.
Okay, I can see the students coming back. Can you send your PowerPoints immediately? Group number 1, 2, and 3. Rimon, if you want to have a word while they are sending me their PowerPoints.
Sure. Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Raymond. I'm the operations director at Injaz Qatar. First, we want to thank Qatar Development Bank for this great initiative. Qatar Development Bank is the leader in Qatar when it comes to entrepreneurship, and they have been managing Ruwad, which is the Global Entrepreneurship Week. This week is actually happening across all the world. So now you are participating in this program, while in other countries they're as well doing other programs related to entrepreneurship. So it's good to feel to have this global feeling. So thank you, QDB, for managing this. And I hope for all the students, all the participants today, that you all benefit from from today's session. And thank you, Noura, for delivering the program, for Injaz Qatar team, Layla, Hind, and everyone for the support. I want to thank Mr. Fadi Laham, who's going to be the judge today. Myself and Mr. Fadi will be the judges. Mr. Fadi is an education consultant at the Ministry of Education and Higher Education, and he's been a great support for Injaz. Of course, definitely not forgetting the ministry for the continuous support. So thank you all very much for this great event today. And the most important thing is for you, for the students, to enjoy, to learn. Definitely we're going to be choosing a winner today, but as we always say, everybody is a winner, because the most important thing is for you to learn from this experience and to have at least something to carry with you, something you say that you've learned today, and this is what we care about. This is the impact we're looking for. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Noura. Good luck.
Thank you, Raymond, for the introduction. And I just want to say something real quick. All the students participating today, this is like an amazing experience that you're going to gain. I know a lot of you don't think much about it right now, but this is something very important on your CV later, and it's going to help for your future education. I want to thank you, Injaz, for everything. They've been amazing support for all the students in Qatar working with us for the last 5 years with the ministry. So thank you, and all of you are winners, like Raymond said.
Okay, are you guys ready? I'm gonna give you general tips before we start. Remember, you guys only have 3 minutes to pitch, I'm going to stop you after the 3 minutes. The judges will ask you some questions. So make sure you understand the question. If you did not understand it, feel free to ask them to rephrase the question. And if you want me to go to the next slide, just tell me next. Okay? Judges, can I start?
Please.
Okay. Students, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yalla, start.
Okay. I'm Hamza. I'm presenting our company. It's an advertising company for small businesses who have closed their shop or lost a lot of money due to the COVID. So the company's name is Pitch Me. I think I've already explained it, but we're trying to solve a problem, which is a lot of like small companies, they have lost a lot of money due to the COVID. So we're trying to help them out by advertising their shops so they can reach a lot of audience, so they can gain back the money they've lost. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, so I'm going to start now. First of all, good evening, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. So basically, as one of the people that I was working about said, our company is basically a company that helps advertising and helps other businesses, reach a huge customer base and increase their customers, not just on social media, but also by using posters, websites. We can also use sponsorships by celebrities. And there are many, obviously, reasons why you should pick us and focus. This is because we focus on small businesses, since we all know that it's really hard for them to survive, especially if they're in a competitive market, such as there's a lot of like competitive markets, like online markets. There's a lot of other businesses that usually suffer to survive. So basically what we do is we use different methods to advertise their company through social media, through a lot of stuff. So then that helps increase their customer base. But not only that, but we are also a worldwide company, so we're multilingual. So this therefore attracts many different businesses into our company, and such as French businesses like Dior, Chanel. If they need, of course they won't need, because they're really huge companies. But for any small businesses that need help to survive, we basically provide this opportunity to them. Yep. And there are obviously many challenges that our company might be facing. And sorry?
Try to be fast.
Okay, no problem. So yeah, there are obviously many challenges our company is going to be facing, and one of them will be competitors. We all may know that there's many other businesses that also try and use this method of advertising in order to raise finance. So it might be also difficult for us. In addition to frozen money, as we're trying to print posters, and we might have a huge storage of.
Okay, thank you, Judy. Almost 4 minutes. Okay, judges, do you have any questions for group number 1?
Mr. Fadi, do you want to ask something? Or?
Yeah. Can you be like a little bit more specific? How are you going to help the companies? What kind of solutions you're offering them exactly?
So this is because small companies obviously will suffer survival at the beginning. So we basically help them and provide aid for them to reach a wider customer base. Because obviously with COVID-19, we all know that many businesses will be online, and many customers will be online. So we'll try and use celebrities, other social media like Pinterest, as not many people use it. So it won't be just focused on Instagram or Snapchat. So it will also be like a wide variety of social media accounts and applications as well.
So if I'm going to ask you, what is your competitive advantage? Why am I going, in different terms, why am I going to choose you over the other competitors in the market? Because we know we have this kind of advertising agencies or even media, and then this is what they're doing actually, but they're providing similar solutions. So why am I going to choose you exactly? What's your competitive advantage over other competitors in the market?
Me and my colleagues also thought about this idea, and we also thought that when entering this market, we might start by using penetration pricing. So we'll put the low prices at first in order to overcome our competitors, and therefore raise the prices as time goes by. And that will obviously, because small businesses at first they'll try and survive, so they won't obviously want to pay a huge amount of money. So that will obviously like attract them over our competitors.
So penetration pricing will help you actually price lower than your competitors. So mainly the prices, your prices will be your advantage.
Yeah, it will be low prices.
All right.
Okay, thank you, Team 1. Okay, while the judges take a minute to score, can Layla please, Ahmed Al-Imadi and Saeed, can we unmute them from group number 2? Can you guys say a word so I make sure audio is working?
Hello. Yeah.
We are unmuted.
Perfect. Judges, whenever you're ready.
I'm good from my side.
Okay.
All right.
Mr. Fadi, you're good? Okay. Group 2, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, please start.
All right. Good evening, judges. My name is Saeed and my partner is Saeed Al-Imadi. Now, you guys all know that COVID has struck this country in a not so pleasant way, where people have lost their jobs. Many people that I know have lost their jobs due to this pandemic. Now, this idea is to create a website where you can help these people come out of the situation they're in through teaching them how to create a business and how to be able to make profit to be able to feed your family. Now, Ahmed, would you like to pass? I'd like to pass to Ahmed.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Also, we're gonna provide beginners an idea on how to create a business and a basic introduction to entrepreneurship. The courses will be multilingual as we're in an Arabic country, so we'll provide Arabic courses and English as well. Okay.
Yeah. So the name of this organization, let's say, we'll call it Tikram. Now, many people here who are from Arab countries will know what Tikram means. It's like, I'll give you what you want. When you hop on the site, it's very catchy, very simple. Tikram, I'll give you what you want. You hop on the site, people are like, oh, you know this Tikram app? They'll be like, yeah, I do. And then, it's very catchy and easy. People will be able to enter the site and be assured that we will give them what they want and help them out of the situation.
Okay. Our target market are beginners who are interested in starting a business and are interested in entrepreneurship as a subject, and also entrepreneurs who wish to shift their business online. So we'll teach them the basics of websites, of planning, of app design, and all of this stuff. We'll hire some authors from. You can be an author no matter what, and although you must have credentials to provide these services.
Yeah, so this courses provide learn the basics of business, how to become an entrepreneur, the true essence of an entrepreneur, how to self-motivate, which is a characteristic of an entrepreneur, business opportunities, and you can learn these at different levels. So if you already have a business and you want to integrate it online, so you can make more money because shops will be closed due to quarantine. And if you don't have a job, then we will teach you how to either acquire a job or to create one yourself, which is entrepreneurship basically.
Our challenges are we face a lot of competitors, and in the way where there are already a lot of websites and apps who provide learning services and education. And also people are skeptical in putting their money in an online class, which they know nothing about. So to counter this, we'll provide a basic introduction to all of our authors and a credentials, so you can pick and choose on which authors you'd like to listen to. Our pricing may be too high of a price, but I think it's worth it for the service we provide, as you can choose from a multi of different videos and courses. And our competition would be YouTube and Skillshare.
Yeah, so these are the courses. They're mostly in English, multiple languages. And, in Qatar, there are a lot of expats, and we should have languages that cater to their need, right? Also, the pros of this, we target people whose second language is English. And, yeah, so people most likely prefer Arabic and Hindi. The cons is the credibility. And the price is a bit expensive. But what they will get out of it will hopefully make them much more than that. We will likely increase the price, because if we set the price too low, people will think it is of low standard, right? And we pay the people we employ are certified, and we have to pay them per hour. And to be able to employ them with for them to be specialized, we'll have to pay lots of money to get them to record courses for our site. And yeah, that is the end.
Thank you for listening, judges.
Judges, do you have any questions for group 2?
Yeah. Okay. Tikram is, I like the name, by the way. I just have to, I still didn't get why, I mean, again, why am I going to use your services? I mean, there are many competitors, as you said, and there are free, I can watch some YouTube videos. Why am I going to choose you? Why Tikram?
Provide employees with specialized credentials and people with experiences they may share with our participants, basically.
Okay, but most of them, this is what they do. I mean, even if I'm going to pay, I might find another, there are a lot of agencies actually that are offering these kind of programs and centers, and their price is low, and they're credible. We know them, they've been here in the market for quite a while. So again, why am I going to choose you?
But are these agencies covering online? So are they online?
Yeah.
Do they have online?
Yeah.
Also, we provide a catered experience where we target only business. So we specialize in business, unlike other competitors that we may have, which have a broad course option.
Okay, it's fine. I just wanted to hear that from you.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we are short on time.
Fadi?
Yes. Mr. Fadi, if you can have a quick question, please.
It just basically, I want to ask, like, are you just only providing courses, or are you going to help the company get back on track, or just only courses so they can do it on their own?
We provide the courses and help, actual business help for businesses who want to switch to online or are facing problems. We can help them from facing the problems with many other companies with COVID.
Okay.
Also, a goal. We would have this goal. Eventually, we would want to hire these people as full-time employees, and we can have one-on-one sessions, live sessions, because these videos can sometimes not cater specifically to their situation. Most of the time, yes, but sometimes there's the minority which we can cater to with these one-on-one sessions that we can eventually implement into the business.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
guys. Great job. Thank you.
Group number 3, if my colleague Leila, please, can you help me unmuting group number 3? And please say a word. Let me make sure that we can hear you properly.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, but please try to stick to 3 minutes. I can give you a few extra seconds, but please stick to 3 minutes.
Okay, we'll try our best. We'll try.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Can you go to the first slide, please?
Yes, you can start.
Okay, hi. So our business name is Sama, which means the world at your feet. This is our banner. So what is the problem that the company is trying to solve? So we are trying to help all kinds of business to reach a greater number, which are selling non-essential goods. So this cannot be just the small businesses or home businesses. These are all, as Noura said, Zara, Pull&Bear, such famous brands are suffering from COVID. So we don't just want to target the home ones because they're actually making a lot of money through, they actually are making more than the famous brands. So we want to keep a balance between both of them. So these businesses are the one which are actually getting affected by the pandemic. Our motive is to help such people withstand this difficult period. Next slide, please. So what is our company? It is actually an application, a platform which we will provide to the customer, and we will provide this to the companies, and they can actually put their products, and we will filter those products accordingly and provide them to the customer, so that if it's a home business or a famous brand business, anyone, the customer gets to choose. So comparing similar products from different smaller businesses, we help customers have a visual reference of the product they plan to purchase, and then help them in having better idea regarding what they want to purchase. So our target business will be toy shops, clothing brands, or utensils, or any type of product that they want to sell. So we will provide a free delivery, which means that we will only get the commission from the brands and not from the customers. What makes us different is that we have a built-in GPS system, which tracks the product through the delivery. So that's one thing that makes us different. The customers will be able to track what they're buying, and they will know what they want to, when they will receive their products. Our capital is 90,000 riyals. So we will be starting this, our business with 90,000 riyals. And how we will get this is because it's a huge number, we would be assisting banks to lend us loan, and that would be it. So our challenges will be competition. Now, there's a lot of competition as there are many delivery services. So what makes us different is we will provide low commission rates to our brands, so that we will be taking less commission and providing more opportunities for them to be delivered. We'll be giving maintenance of the application because there are a lot of bugs that need to be fixed in online applications, and not everyone provides these fixes. So our 24/7 operational team will be available to help the customers if they need anything and assist them. So 24/7 customer service team will be available there. Next is the batch delivery service. So in hot weather, it's very difficult and not safe to actually deliver things. So due to the competition, business push these delivery people to work harder in this extreme climate. We will have rules set in favor of the health of these drivers. So for example, if someone wants to get something urgently, what we will do is that we will ask them to pay extra charge. So this will not only be helping the customer, but also the workforce as well. So one more thing that I want to add that makes us different is that we will be providing workforce on their own, that they can come and they can tell that this to this time I will be working for you, and we will provide them the money only for that time. So that's what makes us different as well. And another thing is that we will be providing vouchers for many brands, so that customer get more attracted. We'll be providing more banners and more social media campaigns to the brands and the home businesses. So we kind of balance out everything so that everyone can come to one platform and sell their things online. Thank you.
Thank you. Group number 3.
If you have any questions, you may ask us. If you want. If you have any doubts or anything.
Sure. Okay. So ideally, we have some applications like you buy. Or first, I want to know: are you based in Qatar? Is it like are we talking about products in Qatar, businesses in Qatar, or international?
Initially, this is for Qatar only until we get our brand a bit started, and then we'll have a lot of companies who are willing to put the products in our app. But then after a while, when we're well known to everyone, we will start to go international too.
Yeah, so our basic establishment is starting from Qatar. So that's what we are targeting from. Our target business is in Qatar, and then we go on as we establish our business to other countries. We will be spreading more.
So small businesses in Qatar. Plus, you mentioned the brands. What do you mean by brands? For example, if let's say if we have someone who produces perfumes, for example, here, local perfumes in Qatar, and you have the international brands like Chanel or so, would you be providing both on your application or your platform?
Yes, the businesses can choose if they want. We have no restrictions on what type of brand can come in.
And we would be actually giving them, that's what I said, that's the thing that makes us different. We won't be like highlighting the expensive.
Hello? Hello?
The app will just results. It doesn't matter if it's a.
I can't hear properly. Am I the only one?
I think she's having network issues.
Yeah. Can you answer and instead of her?
Yeah, we won't be like limiting to only small businesses. We'll be allowing large businesses to also come in the app, and then we will also show the customers both type of products by large businesses and small businesses, and not restricted to only one kind of business.
Yeah. Okay. Just to let you know, the big businesses won't be. They won't put themselves in at the same level. You have to know this. I mean, generally speaking, there's a special platform for the big businesses. They won't get. You cannot mix them up with the small businesses. Ideally, I mean the big brands, but you can do so with the small businesses as a start. Keep this in mind.
Initially, it was kept for small businesses.
Yeah. To get a brand, I mean, there's a lot of process and legalities within. It's not easy to happen. I mean, it's something very hard. So you have to, I think, narrow it down to small businesses ideally.
Okay, thank you.
Just quick question. Yeah, you said you're going to compare the products and help the customers find what's best for them. How are you going to be doing this?
We'll be comparing by like on our app. Customers can choose 2 different kind of products and then compare them together. This will show the compare of the product, like how it looks like, the prices, the description about like what also, it is for.
And also that we would be providing. So for example, someone chooses an expensive brand, we would also be giving recommendations at the side that you can actually get the same type of product with same quality, but through a lower, cheaper price. So people would be getting attracted to both sides. If they want that one or that one, it's their choice. So that's how we will be comparing products, by giving them recommendations as well, that this product is similar to this one, so you can also buy this one. That's how we will be targeting.
I don't want to take too much time. So the product should be all in Qatar, and you have a driver like Talabat, for example. You can track the driver, right?
Yes, exactly.
And okay, so okay, it's clear. It's clear for me. It's a good idea. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Group number 3, group 4. If we can unmute group number 4.
All right, I'm unmuted.
Okay, let's just have a minute whenever the judges are ready.
Sure.
Okay, judges, just let us know, please, when they can start. They can?
I'm good.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Group 4, please start.
All right, could you please go to the next slide? Thank you. So our idea is basically a website where we help people find jobs, because due to COVID-19, a lot of people had lost their jobs because businesses did not have enough money to pay them, so they were made redundant. So instead of them being, the case in Qatar is that they get asked to leave the country if they can't find a job within a certain amount of time, which is usually not a lot of time. So this app is designed to help them find part-time or full-time jobs and help them find the jobs that they need, like depending on what market they want to go into. So basically what this company does, it makes job searching easier by categorizing the jobs that you can get, while also like showing what companies have available jobs to make it easier for the employee to find a new job. So we are like startup kind of source of finance for when we start the business. Our source of income would be from ads of so the brands can get recognized. So ads from the business that need employees. And we will create awareness about our services on social media. And the only employees that we need would be a small website development team, which would be like temporary staff, so they are not permanent staff. So the challenges that our companies are facing is that we won't be able to make a profit in the first few months. We won't be able to break even, due to the whole corona situation and stuff. So we probably won't make a steady income for the first couple of months. We may not be able to meet the job requirements. Also, our business is heavily reliant on the internet. We could be subject to a crash if there's too much traffic onto our website, and also it only works for people that have access to the internet. People may not trust the website since it is a new business, and the location of our company would also be a little bit of a challenge.
Are you guys done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so if I come to you and I just lost my job, first of all, how can I approach you? And then how are you going to offer the job, or how are you going to offer helping me?
The process that we have is that when the employee goes onto the website, they're able to enter kind of like a resume. So you're able to enter your skills and your experience and your qualifications and everything. And based on that, the website will produce results that give you jobs that match this description that you've given, or you could upload your resume.
So we have Byte.com, LinkedIn, Golf Monster Golf, something. I mean, there are many websites and platforms. They almost do the same. Again, what's your advantage? I'm asking this question almost to every team.
Yes, we are specific to just helping. We are specific to helping employees find jobs and also doing it fast. So that would be our competitive advantage. That is our specific goal. We're not, we don't do other things besides that.
Okay, I just want to tell you that you mentioned you're gonna only recruit employees to manage mainly the website or the platform, but ideally you need more people. You need people to approach employers actually to let them know about you and the service you're offering, and then to get them to post on your website for the jobs, I guess, or on your platform. So you're gonna need lots of marketing actually.
Yes, that's true.
So Fad, do you have any more questions?
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay, great job. Thank you, guys.
Okay, they went to the breakout rooms. Thank you so much, guys, for the presentations. Honestly, I love the quality of the ideas. That was amazing. And for now, we will be just waiting for 2 minutes until the judges actually announce who are the winners. In these 2 minutes, I would like to really thank QDB for this opportunity and Ruwad. We've been working with them with this every single year. And definitely, I would like to thank our volunteers today, the 4 volunteers. The quality of the presentations actually indicate that our volunteers were doing a great job. Thank you so much for your time and thank you for your efforts. If any one of the volunteers wants to say anything for the students.
Thank you, volunteers. Nihad, Dilip, Mohammed, Eldar. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure, Layla.
Thank you, Nihad.
Thank you, Layla. It's a pleasure. And it's great working with all the participants.
Great. How did it feel in just working with them for an hour on this project?
I actually didn't feel much of guidance because they are self-motivated and they themselves
great
brainstorming, and so I was just a silent spectator, and so the ideas just floating.
Fantastic.
Well, for me, I really enjoyed the teamwork and also the creativity. We can definitely tell that these people are brilliant and they might have a very brilliant future as well.
I wish it could have been a physical in-person session. Would have been much more exciting.
I felt the same.
Definitely, yes.
Okay, I can see the judges have decided, I think. I'm just waiting for a confirmation message. Guys, if you are having trouble or difficulty filling the post test, please let me know. It should be very simple. It's just one click and you fill it and you get it. They have really good news. They will announce something that never happened before, by the way. Wow. Okay, they will be back in a minute. Great. We should be done in 5 minutes, guys. We are finishing early today. Wow, I have people sending me privately that all their answers were correct. Good. What did you guys learn from today's session? Was it inspiring? Did you like it? Have you ever thought about entrepreneurship in this way? We will know who won. Just give me a 1 minute. They are coming from the breakout room. I'm glad to read this. And guys, we always give entrepreneurship courses, and this is one of the shorter ones, let's say. It's just 1 day. But if you guys are interested, each and every school that you guys have came from or university, we always give very long, in-depth courses about how to start a business from scratch until you sell and make money. So if you guys are interested, maybe speak to us and we will connect you with the right focal point to be part of our programs. Okay.
Hi.
Hello. Okay. It's the floor is yours.
Okay. Before we announce the winners, Mr. Fadi, you can announce the winners. I just want to say a quick word. Yeah, I just want to say that you guys did a great job, actually. Even though some of the ideas you chose, you know, some of them they existed in the market, but you're trying to find your competitive advantage, something that makes you stand out. Within this short time, I mean, within this 2-3 hours, you managed to do that. This is great. Well done for everyone. We considered everything actually while judging. We focused a bit on the idea, the presentation as per the criteria as well, the presentation, the social impact aspect of it, the commercial aspect of it. So we had this discussion, Mr. Fadi and myself, and actually we've come up to almost a I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna let Mr. Fadi announce it. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Okay.
We're just gonna keep going with the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay, so basically Second place was Group 2.
Congratulations, Group 2. And
First place was Group 3.
Okay, congratulations. Very, very well done. I just want to say something. No, like the judges, it was a very hard decision for them to actually choose between these two groups, especially. The marks were almost the same, correct?
Yeah.
It was very hard. This means you guys have done outstandingly great. But also, I've got a message saying it was hard to decide out of the 4. The quality of the presentations this time was great. And as I said, thank you for our volunteers because they were part of this idea generation. And thank you for our judges for today. It was a pleasure having you both. Yeah, if you want to say anything.
Yeah, basically, like Mr. Raymond said, all of you are winners. You guys did a great job. And I just want to mention something. If you're in Qatari schools, public schools, and you're taking the life skills program, use these ideas in your classes, please. Okay, you guys came up with a lot of ideas. Help your teachers and present those ideas to your teachers, to your friends. That's a great thing, you know, because it's all kind of complementing each other. Okay, and thank you, Injaz, for all the support that you do for the students in Qatar. Honestly, it's an amazing group, an amazing team that you're always worrying about students and trying to help them any way you can. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Fadi.
Thank you, QDB, and for actually again for giving us the room to join and to be part of Ruwad this year. Great job, everyone, the team, and Jazz team, all participants. Great job and good luck.
And congratulations to the winning team. I can see them writing in the chat.
Team 2 and 3, yeah, it was almost a tie between both of them. Yeah.
Great. Okay, thank you guys for being here. Unfortunately, we have to close because we do have a session that starts immediately after this. As we said, follow us on our social media. Just drop us a message if you have any questions or if you're interested to attend more courses. We always have courses online for all age groups. So please let us know even your feedback, and we were happy to have you guys here.
Okay, Noura, we're good?
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you.